Welcome back to the show, everybody. One and only Ari, and happy Shantae Risky Revolution Day, everybody. What we're gonna do, we're gonna watch a whole bunch of trailers because we're just gonna do that because I love some Tay Tay, and I figure any moment to remind you that this game is out in the streets right now. It's a job well done. Get Lil Sis in the building. So, the kid and I are ready to go to work. The question is, are you? Well, I'm just going to assume you are because you're watching this video. Now activating Happy Shantae Risky Revolution Day. .exe.
My name is Matt Bozon. I'm the creative director at Way Forward. I'm the director of the Shantae video game series, and that's what I do. You want me to do that again? So the story of how we went from Shantae Game Boy Color to Shantae Advance is Shantae was finished, but had not shipped yet. So we were already working on Shantae Advance for quite some time at this point. Shantae, the original, was very well reviewed. Sales were not good. So when we're taking the Game Boy Advance demo, which was about an hour and a half long, we'd start taking that to places. We go, well, here we go. And they go, how was the sales data for, how did Shantae the original do? We go, oh, not well at all. Do you want the new game? So it was a tough market. It was really difficult, and it was all retail driven. So there'd be too many creative compromises to either get it on a tiny cartridge or maybe a cartridge where you couldn't save your progress. We just didn't want a less ambitious Shantae game. We wanted it to be the game that we wanted to make. So for those reasons, we just shut it down and archived all the files and put it away. I'd like to finish that work. It seems weird that it was left undone, and I think fans would like it. Could you just like release pieces of it on the internet or something? Never wanted to do it because I'm like, maybe someday we'll have a chance. Well, we got our chance now. The game's title is Shantae Risky Revolution. Risky Boots has found this cavern underneath Sequin Land, and so she sets up this device that lets her rotate the land above, and landlocked towns that she could never plunder or pillage are getting rotated, and they're ending up at the coastline so she can attack them. So it's just a big silly idea, but you as the player get to control that. So you can shift the world around, it's like puzzle stuff, and you can ultimately foil Risky by using her machine against her, but in the meantime, it's fun to slide the layers. Risky Revolution is when a lot of the main cast meets, in some cases for the first time. So we went straight into Shantae Risky's Revenge where everyone just somehow knows everybody. There's an entire missing chapter of their lives that was never touched on. One of the things we wanted to have in this game was the link cable support, which sounds funny today. It's fun, it's an experience you don't get anymore. You just need one copy of the game, it sends it out to 3 empty devices. It's lighthearted and fun and really silly, and I think players will like it. I mean, to make a Game Boy Advance game in like this year is crazy, but I think it's a better version of the game than it would have been if it had come out in 2003 or 2004. There's no way this game was coming back with a limited run. I mean, this is the only way that this game would ever get into players' hands. To play an actual final, manufactured version in a box is going to be super cool, and so I can't wait for that.
The hell of a story from 2 years ago. Shantae Advance Risky Revolution for consoles and stuff. Jay Kaufman's still a beast. Just thought I'd mention that. It is summer. Yeah, because we're in August. Yeah, you're probably wondering, like, why didn't we talk about the GBA version? Well, you can't get it anymore. You now have to go to eBay and go pay exorbitant prices for it, which I may or may do. What does Tay say? What did you think? Anyway, but yeah, starting from a couple of weeks ago, you can pre-order the console version that's out now, and you know, we'll get to these costumes in a minute. Don't worry about it. I got you. But just know it's all included on that version of the physical thing. So go pre-order that at Limited Run Games or something. Oh yeah. Relic Hunter. Powerful pike balls. Just so you are aware. High voltage. Yeah. Storm Puffs putting in work, as Storm Puffs do, because they're Storm Puffs. Sizzle armor. So, trying to pop a fireball? Well, here you go, a costume just for that. So, I should quickly explain what the trailer will not. The last thing I heard, and this may change, and as of right now, the only way you can get these 3 costumes is if you buy the deluxe edition. It's not being sold separate as DLC, so you can get it later on. So it's either not or is, just so you are aware. And that was a couple of days ago. Yesterday. And yeah, this is out in the hood near you now. And I think that does it for us. Bring it back to me and Ari and you. That's a thing. So, things I should want to say before we get out of here while I'm holding my daughter. Let's see. I am now in the Sigma Star Saga DX waiting room. I figured you, as the internet, would want to be aware of that. Shantae Risky Revolution is in the hood near you now. On whether you want to play it on a Game Boy Advance or on a console of your choosing, you can do that. Remember what I said earlier. If you want those costumes exclusive to the deluxe edition, just so that you are aware, even though I am going to do a deals and offering time about it really quickly, probably later in the week, probably, to just let you know, the game is 20% off on the Switch right now, whether that is the regular or the deluxe version, so you can get that for 20% off, as you know, the intro to games out for a week price. So just figured you might want to know that too. So I think for now I'm all tay-tayed out, so go play some Risky Revolution. Go do that for the hood, you know what I'm saying? The missing chapter, as it were. You heard Matt Bozon. But regardless of that, plenty more for show for all of you awesome and amazing and beautiful people. So we ask you, being amazing and awesome and beautiful, to sit back, relax, and stay tuned. You know who it is that I'm is. I'm, of course, Mr. Pop That Thing, the one on the triple, the G.O.D, yo Uncle Triple, a.k.a. Chemo V2, baby, infinite to the 62,784th power, just in case you forgot. This is Miss Aurelia Wilhelmina. You call her Ari, I call her Ari. She loves it when she call you Ari, and she loves smooth jazz. Live right here with your boy right here on Team GRF TV. So we ask you to come back and come kick it with the fam, because we've got plenty more show for all of you right after these commercial messages. And one more time for the hood. Happy Shantae Risky Revolution Day. Bang! More show for all of you right after these commercial messages.